Hello friends, welcome to SahuStudies. In this video, I am going to discuss group by function, how it works in PySpark. So, why do we use group by function and what is the group by function? So, group by function is a transformation function, means it is used to do certain kind of a transformation over RDD. It is a wider transformation. So, whenever any transformation is considered as a wider transformation, where there is a lot of shuffling operations happening. Shuffling operations means the movement of data happens between different kind of executors. It is used to perform aggregation such as count, sum, mean, and max. So this aggregation function count, sum, mean, max, it will be performed on a group, because whenever you are going to use the group by key function on RDD, it will going to group the same kind of records in a particular group. It shuffles the data across the executors when the data is not partitioned on the key. So I have told you this is a wider transformation. So it will going to shuffle a lot of data across different executor. This makes group by key very expensive operation because it consumes a lot of memory whenever the data is big and whenever it shuffles the data across different executors. So it takes key value pair data as an input, group the value based on the key. So whenever you are going to use group by key, the input must be in the key value pair and value would be clubbed together based on the key. And this is very important. If you want to perform better, use reduce by key or aggregate by key instead of group by key. Reduce by key do a shuffle of operation but at the last stage. That's why it is always preferable that use reduce by key instead of group by key. Let's understand it, how it will going to group. So suppose this is a data and the data is grouped based on the key. So how many keys are there? Unique key. One is IT, one is operation, one is management, and one is marketing. When the group by function will going to apply in this RDD, it will going to club the value, this value based on the key. So you can see here, if the aggregation operation is count, so how it will going to behave here? It will behave like it will going to add the count of each key value. So IT is 5, operation is 8, management is 4, marketing is 4. You can see here IT is coming 5 times, operation is coming 8 times, management is coming 8 times, and marketing is coming 8 times. So here we are just performing the count operation. What is the total number of counts present in each group when once we are using this group by key function? Let's understand this with the help of a pictorial diagram. So suppose this is a one partition, this is another partition, and this is another partition. So here two values are there. A, this is the one value pair, this is another value pair. Here we have 4 value pair, 2 for A, 2 for B. Here another executor. Here we have 3 value pair, 3 for A and 3 for B. Once we are going to apply a group by function on this RDD, how the data will going to do? Data will suffer from all the partition. So suppose this present in one executor, this present in one executor, this present in one executor. So all the data will going to suffer, and it will going to put into the different executor where the grouping of the data based on the value it will going to take place. Means whatever the grouping is based on the key, and here it will going to be a aggregate function count. So we can see this a a. So all the A which is present in these executors is now be a part of a single partition which is present in the executor, and the count function is applied over here. Same goes for the all the data which is present in the different executor with the key B, suffers the data from different executor, put the data in this partition on a particular executor, and now the aggregate function count is applied over here. So in this case, now here the data is very small. That's why it looks very simple. But when the data is very huge, and when this shuffle operation will going to perform, it will consume a lot of memory. That's why it is advisable that don't use group by key, use either reduce by key or the aggregate by key if you want to perform any aggregation over the RDD, because group by key consume a lot of memory due to the shuffling operation. So I am going to perform a exercise of the group by key. How I'm going to perform? I am just creating the data. We can say the RDD based on this list data, and once with the help of this Spark context and parallelize method by passing this list variable, once this RDD gets created, so what I am going to do, I am just applying this group by key on this RDD, and what I am just doing, this length function is nothing but the count. So I am counting the value of each group with the help of a group by key, and once this count will be called in the print statement, the output looks like this. The operation is 8. The count is 8, means it is 8 number is 8 which is present in the operation group. Same goes for IT group has 5 value, management group has 4 value, and marketing group has 4 value. You can figure it out from here also. This IT has 5 value, operation has 8 value, management has 4 value, and marketing has 4 value. Here what I'm just doing, I'm just calling this group by key function on this RDD, and I am just performing the sum operation. This is the another aggregate operation, and once we just print this RDD, which is the resultant of this group by key function with the help of a color, this output will look like. So operation has 207, IT has 104, management has 303, and marketing has 403. You can also validate from here. When the sum function will going to apply on the each executor, the value would be added in each key. That's why we can see operation is 207. So see, this is the operation, right? Operation here is also operation, here is also operation. So all the value of this operation key, if you sum it, it will be 207. Same is for IT, same is for management, and same is for marketing. Here again, I am just doing a group by key in this RDD. Now I am just fetching what is the minimum value of each group. This is the resultant RDD. If you just do a collect and put into the print statement, this will going to print as a result. So we can see operation, the minimum value is 1. In IT, the minimum value is 1. Management, the minimum value is 1, and the marketing, the minimum value is 1. Same goes with max value. So here what I am just doing, I am doing a group by key on this RDD, and what I am just calling the aggregate function. The aggregate function is max. So The resultant RDD is this one. So it will go, this RDD will have all the maximum value each group. And whenever you are going to print this RDD with the help of a collect, this output will generate. So operation maximum value is 200. You can see this is the operation, the maximum value is 200. IT, the maximum value is 100. You can see the maximum value is 100. The management has 300. You can see there are 4 records which are comes in management group, and 300 is the highest value, and same goes with marketing. So let's do this exercise in Databricks, and we will just discuss all the outputs which I am showing here. Let's go to the Databricks. Let's create our notebook. Let's create a notebook. Name the notebook as GroupByKey function. To perform this exercise, we need data. So I have already created the data in Notepad++. I have created a list which we are going to use to create data frame. So let's copy the data, paste here, and run it. This list variable has been defined successfully. Now let's create a RDD. How the RDD will be going to create? With the help of a spark dot create a spark context. A spark context dot parallelize function, and we need to pass this list which contains the data. Run it. This RDD gets created successfully. Now let's use group by key and just count the value which is present in the each group. So in this RDD now, this is the resultant RDD. It has all these values. Now let's create a RDD. RDD AP RDD, then create reduce by key, and then on top of that call map value. And which kind of a value we are doing? We are doing length, right? Run it. Missing reduce. Okay, this is the reduced by key, so we need to use group by key. Sorry, group by key. Again, this is a typo. This is the resultant RDD. It has the count, key, and its count, which is present in this RDD in the form of group. So we can figure out here print dot collect. We can see it has grouped the data based on the key. This is the key. This is the key. This is the key, and this is the key, and this is the count. In this group, how many records are present? 8 records, here 5 records, here 4 records, and here is the 4 records. This is the count. Let's do a sum. So how we are going to do the sum? Let's copy this code. Okay, just change it, instead of count, just make it sum. and here instead of length use sum. Run it. Now the here these are the, whatever the data which is present in this group in this RDD, it is grouped by based on the key, and each key it is adding the value and creating this RDD. Let's see which kind of a data is present in this RDD. So do the print dot collect. We can see operation total count total after adding the value it is 127, after adding the value it is 14, here it is 53, it is 43. Here this length function is giving the count, this sum function adding the value of each key which is present in the each group. Now let's do the min. Let's copy here, paste, just rename it, make it min. Here also instead of sum, make it min. So this will going to give the minimum value of each group. Let's do a print. Collect. Here we can see operation has a minimum value 1, IT has 1, management has 1, marketing has 1. This is giving the minimum value. Let's do another aggregate function, that is the maximum. Max, and here is also put max. Run it. This RDD gets created. Let's print it. We can see this is the highest value which is present in the operation group. This is the highest value which is present in the IT group. Same goes for management, same goes for marketing. In this video, we have seen how we can use group by function over RDD to perform different kind of aggregate function such as count, sum, min, and max. Let's go to the PPT. Thank you. If you like content of my video, then please subscribe my channel, like it, comment on it, and press the bell icon to get notification whenever I add videos.